RTV6, the only place to see the race. This is Trackside 6.
Well, some called it a test. The Speedway called it opening day. Whatever the case, though, it was a beautiful day at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And all the tests, those new aero kits for the Hondas and the Chevrolets, they look much different. You got to see these things in person, I think. But how will it all play out on race day? Here to discuss Trackside 6 here on Sunday Sports Extra. Back for a sixth time, the 2013 Indy 500 champion, Tony Conor, the always popular Robin Miller there on the far side, and then back for a return engagement, the 1984 Trackside 6 analyst, back from the future, ladies and gentlemen, Derek Daly once again joins us.
Top of the morning to you.
And Trackside 6. Great to see you, Derek.
It is great to be here, Dave.
Yeah. Another month of May, very exciting day today. Testing, yes?
It was an incredibly exciting day on track, personally for me, because my son, Conor, is back in IndyCar.
That is a fascinating and really a great story. Great American story, American driver, you know.
Dave, it is the American dream. A young American driver fueled by bacon.
Bacon.
There is no Smithfield Food Products fueled by bacon. There is no greater story in the history of American open wheel racing.
The sponsor announced this morning. Wait a minute here.
No greater story.
Speak of the devil's son.
Greater It's his son.
So proud.
Hello,
Your son Conor is here.
Son Conor, tell us about your day.
It was wonderful, Dad. Your inspiration today truly led me to being flat out. I was just excited to pursue my my super fast teammate James Hinchcliffe around the.
Tell us more about James. He sounds like quite a fella.
I've heard the contrary, but he seems to be a fairly switched-on guy. He knows how to turn left and right, and it's going well so far.
Tell us about the bacon.
Oh, the bacon machine, yes. Fueled by bacon this month. Excited about that. And I'll have an apron and a grill by next week, and I'll be serving fresh pork products to anyone who wants to come by.
He will be the tastiest car in the field of 33.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conor Daly. James Hinchcliffe, ladies and gentlemen, the driver of the number 5 machine for Smithfield. Have a seat, Conor. Great to have you here. Come on,
son.
Boys, scoot on over.
Switching hats.
See, now, this is the way to start the month of May. This is the way to do it. What'd you think, by the way, testing today? I mean, it was kind of an odd feel out there, wasn't it, all told?
Well, everybody's trying to get a grip on this new aero kit. I think it was a big mystery between who's going to be quicker, and you know, I know Chevy had the upper hand in the first few races, so everybody was thinking, wow, you know, and you can see it was pretty even today. So the weather was beautiful in one way, and it was terrible in another way because of the wind.
A little windy out there, boys, huh?
Tricky for us, for sure. There's a massive crosswind, especially in the afternoon, going kind of from turn 1 to turn 2 there, heading east, and it made for a challenging day, I think, for everybody. Just especially because we're trying to learn these things, right? It's not like we have a huge database to go off of, so some of the reads were probably a bit clouded by that.
And for Conor, just to be back in the car at the Oval. By the way, you got a new teammate in James Hinchcliffe, and James Drake's course as well, so it must have been very cool today.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, just so great to be back in a car, and this place is always fun to drive around. So, just about right after lunch, we weren't thinking it was as fun to drive around, but I must have stayed in the car for like 3 hours in the afternoon, just working away at different things. And by the end of the day, I actually think I ended up being the happiest of our team.
I think you did. We're learning more from him now than the other way around.
So I'm not too upset at the end of the day. So. Not too bad.
What'd you think, R? Opening day, if you will.
It would have. Too many people weren't sure that it was opening day because they were calling me, going, "Can I buy an admission ticket? Can I go out there and see?" Right. So it was kind of opening day, but like T said, we talked to Mr. Happy, Juan Montoya, afterwards. I don't care.
I gave him the draft.
I don't care. And he says, I said, Montoya, what'd you learn? I don't know. It was not that good. It was all right. And Marco goes, oh, I wasn't happy with the car. It was sideways half the time. And so for two guys that went 226, but you have some there's some people that didn't go that fast, but maybe didn't get any help.
Well, we've got the no-toe numbers. There's a draft out there, so everybody's popping off big speeds, and this is perhaps more representative of what guys can do out there, and that includes Elliott, who was essentially quickest, 224.4. But then, I'm telling you, the Honda guys got to be happy with the way this is playing out. Hunter Ray, Gabby, Servia, Taku. What do you think?
I mean, obviously not a bad start, but it is just a start.
I get that. Yeah.
A lot of guys were doing some kind of basic stuff today, and obviously no one's turned these things up or trimmed them out yet.
Right.
So, but I mean, it's great to see there's no crisis on one side or the other. All we want is a good race, and I think it's awesome to see right now there seems to be a good mix.
Well, then that was the point I made in the intro. How will this play out on race day? Because let's face it, the last couple of years the racing has been tremendous at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So
I don't think it's going to be much different. I mean,
it is going to be different, you think?
No, I don't think it's going to be much different.
Not much
I think
different.
it's for what we saw today, it's going to be as competitive. Obviously, we haven't run a lot in traffic. I got a little bit in traffic today, and looks like we kind of draft a little quicker than last year. I was playing with Montoya a little bit, but to be honest, I think it's going to be pretty competitive.
Connor's rolling his eyes down here.
Oh, we struggled a little bit with that.
Yeah,
Getting behind somebody? Getting behind somebody?
This action, we weren't great at this.
Yeah. No.
This was not our strong suit.
You don't need that until 3 weeks from now, so you don't. Have to
That's true. That's true. They got some time to figure some stuff out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin, a lot of money was spent on this, both the aero kits for the road course and on the upwards of what, $40 million all told.
It was enough that you could have thought maybe they could buy a TV show on national television and just leave the cars alone since they were perfect last year. We had 11 different winners and 16 races, but that wouldn't be IndyCar because that makes too much sense.
Well, there you go. But I mean, was a lot made that maybe didn't need to be touched on?
I think these guys would look, the last two races at Indy have had as many great passes you're ever going to see. For the win, for the lead, whatever. And all you don't want, Hinch was talking before the thing, you know, when you change the way the car is and put a big hole in the floor of the car, it changes everything else. So now they're scrambling, trying to figure out what to do.
What do you think,
which we will figure out. I think, no, that whole idea came about 3 years ago. So once they start going, we couldn't turn it back around. I think if we had to rethink about that, I don't know if we had done it. It was to actually diversify a little bit between the two manufacturers too. But we all did that to kind of attract, try to attract more fans. If that's going to work or not, we're going to check it out in 3 weeks from now. But I agree with Robin. I think we need a better. Not just TV package. We need to go out there and try to reach new fans, and then with that money, maybe, you know, we could have been
better spent.
Yeah. I think they could have got TCAN Dancing with the Stars. That's my opinion. I don't know, but you know, I think this is what we need to be looking into.
Could we get you on Dancing with the Stars?
Can we not invite him next year? Next year, can we not?
Well, I think we've kind of run the string.
We've run the Derek Daly string. I'm not sure we can milk anything else.
Because the other TV station won't let Derek actually on this show.
I feel like you should get him to do it.
Nope. Do you
have a dad impression?
Nope, I do not. I'm confident to say I don't.
You ever put on that brogue at Broad Rule trying to pick up women like your dad did when he was single?
He should.
You're just an American kid.
James would know. I don't really pick up a lot of women. I'm still working on my game.
It's
not true. I just saw today this little girl for me.
Hang on a second.
I'm 40. She took a selfie and posted on her Facebook a selfie with Conor.
I didn't even know you had
Conor's
Facebook.
all like,
Hey, here's one tip.
He's kind of flexing a bit.
Yeah.
James,
sun's out, guns out, as they
Jake's
say.
girlfriend. She's got friends. Just say, I'd like to go out with one of her friends.
Robbie,
Actually,
you have to understand, a hot chick doesn't have a hot chick girlfriend.
Ooh,
they don't hang
good
like
point.
that.
No, they travel in packs sometimes.
No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they do.
I always met the cute one, but then she was taken, then you go and there is like 4 horrible ones that you're like. But
to be fair, on Instagram though today, she did say, she commented on the picture of my car.
Who's she?
Fueled by James Jakes' girlfriend.
Oh.
Fueled by bacon, and she said, "Now that is a way to attract a woman." And I was like, "Well,
You know what? You might be consuming now. Now that you've got bacon behind you.
Hey, Conor sponsor.
Yeah.
We were talking today. He says bacon sales were up 5% last year. I said, "You wait till you see the state fair."
I'm on it.
Yep.
Bacon with chocolate. Remember that?
Bacon. That was terrible. That was awful. It's because it wasn't Smithfield bacon.
Experience.
No, we found a website called dudefoods.com, and there is a recipe where you take bacon and you weave it together and you make a bacon taco shell.
Oh, yeah.
You weave it and then you cook it and it's crispy and it's a bacon taco shell.
This could be a thing for the month of May.
Well, can you make some for us, please? Thank you.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be up at 6 in the morning in the bus slot, like
Just
weaving,
smoking bacon.
yeah,
It's just
weaving them together. It's gonna be awesome.
I think a bacon sponsorship is appropriate on this team because we have Canadian
Yep.
and bacon.
That's true.
Bacon.
And then a British guy.
And then a British.
And a Brit.
Yeah.
But Brit is okay.
Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We call 'em ham.
So you guys are off the next couple days. What do you do?
It's weird. I am not used to testing on the oval and then not testing on the oval and then testing on the oval and then testing on the oval.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm going to do housework.
You got some appearances, right?
Yeah, I got to go to
Housework.
Yeah.
Say housework.
Housework.
Sorry.
Yes. That's what I'll be doing.
He's gonna mulch.
I'm gonna, I got some bedside tables I got to assemble.
Jeez, real life problems.
Honey-do list?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, well, she's got the whole family coming in from Australia, so the house has to be perfect.
Hey, mate.
Kirsten's got
Hey.
you working.
G'day, mate.
Beautiful wife, Lauren. Beautiful
Yeah, I only have,
girlfriend, Kirsten.
3-month-old baby.
Single as can be.
Single as can be.
What about
Available.
you? How about you, Robin?
Yeah, what do you
I'm
got?
too old to date.
No, you're not.
Are you on
over.
Tinder?
No.
Can we please start Robin Miller Tinder account?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Strong.
Yes.
Yes.
That would be strong.
Are we in?
That's pretty
That
funny.
would be strong.
We're doing this.
Those of you who tender, go on their.
Robbie Miller, we're gonna give. I'll give you. We'll be on TV all week.
Yeah.
From next
Yeah.
week on, and we'll
He's
give you
38.
a Robbie Miller.
Yeah.
Starting
Tinder
Thursday.
account.
Times 2.
R Miller TV. That's going to be his handle.
That's
so we're
actually,
gonna be
there
all
are
over
no
this.
handles
How
on
we doing
Tinder.
on
but
time?
whatever.
We got
However that works.
Robin Miller, Conor Daly, James Hinchcliffe, Tony Conor, 2013 Indy 500 champ. He'll be with us every night on Trackside 6. Great to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you.
Nicely done. By the way, before we go to break, you're looking at the schedule that began. Again, they're off till Thursday. Back at it. Practice first of 2 at 11 a.m. on Thursday. Qualifying set for Friday afternoon at 3. Then Saturday, it's the second annual Angie's List Grand Prix of Indianapolis. Starts at 3:30. But our coverage right here on RTV6 and ABC begins at 1 that afternoon with our annual Grand Preview. Should be a lot of fun.